So it's a review for last week. So last week, who got the to-do edit up and running? All right, cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through it quickly. So make sure everybody got the fundamentals down before we jump into fancy stuff like React, like Flux and Redux.
Are you recording?
Yeah, recording this. So I would rather you to walk away from this class not knowing anything about Flux or Redux, but you have to get the components down. I mean, you have to be able to make a good component. So since we're gonna put an edit here, right? Let me just put an edit here. Oops. Do a here. Since everybody got this part, where's my edit?
Make a button.
I know, but whenever I make it a button, the style is getting weird. Okay, so then I'm going to put a state here inside my to-do item. Is the state is editable false. So I saw some of your solution, you put the state up in a global to-do app. That's good. I mean, there's no, wrong or right answer, but whenever your app is getting more, or your components getting more complicated, you have to make a lot of decisions. I mean, which state do you keep inside a component, which state do you extract out? So when you think deeply about this, you'll see that some state, the parent doesn't need to know about it. For example, whether a to-do item is editable, is my parent component needs to know about it. Well, a helicopter parent may want to know, but now, some parents, they just need to, delegate the states to its children. So I decided to just delegate this state to the children. So now extract it out upward to the parent. So then if I click on this, click, so this that handle say editable. Just gonna do this quickly. So handle editable. Yep, so I'm doing the set state inside here is editable. So I'm just gonna toggle this. All right, so then I'm gonna toggle this span into a input. So this dot state that is and ternary operator. If it's then I want a input with the value is so to do the content.
I think it has to be default value, right?
Well, you can do default value or value. Yeah, default value should work better, but you can either control it or not control it. Okay. Yeah, either way is good. See if I do that. So I'm having some issues here. I have like an extra. Where is this coming from? So. Oops, it's not getting me. This does stay editable false. This does stay. Let me just put put my state here. So debug it. This does stay. See what's going on. Okay. So I'm not toggling that. So this dot set state. It's editable. Oh, handle. Okay, misspelling. No, this was right.
Editability.
Okay. Okay. Typos. All right. So this is good.
Beautiful.
Now debugger goes away. All right. So that's that. Now, so when I want to edit it, I want this to, now I want to be able to access the global state because I want to put whatever I'm editing to, handle input, no, it's on change. This will be handle input. This is the props that handle input, I guess. Props, or okay. So I'm gonna have to propagate this up. Where my to-do item here? So I need to put a handle input in here. Let me just.
Can you make it not a prop at first? Just like make it local to that.
Local here?
And then extract it out to propagate it.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Just
Okay, let's do it your way. So I'll be like a how do you call that? Edit to do. So initially it's 0, but it's empty. So let me just finish this beautiful refactor. Rearrange. Although we're not putting anything here. Okay, so then I'll change. So let's not propagate it up. Let's just do a handle input equals so this dot set state edit to do is e dot target that value, and I need an e here. Okay. Okay, so then key down. So I'll keep it here. Handle key down.
oh, I see.
So if we decided to keep it all here, handle key down, would be. So I have an event 2. So if event.key is equals enter, all right, then I'm going to what? Now I need to propagate up, right? Because I need to have access to the global to-do state.
So
So
you need the content of that to do equal to the edited to do.
excuse me.
I'll let you.
So I need to propagate upward to here. So handle editing. Handle editing is equals this. So this is propagating up to the handle editing. So I propagate up to the to-dos board. Now I'm propagating up again to to-dos app. It's right here. So I have handle editing equals handle editing. All right. So handle editing is pretty much like handle strike through. So I'm just gonna copy that handle editing. So yeah, I'm going to have index. So set state, and I'm going to map over So if the so now I don't have context of that because we keep the edited to do inside our component. So how do we do this?
It would be.
So this is what. Yeah. So you raised a good question. Why? So you made a decision to keep the state inside to do item.
Only temporarily, so I can see how things work, and then put the method
Right, well,
into the parent.
Okay, yeah, that's one way, but you don't have to though. You don't have to extract everything up. You can just put it. But we immediately see the problem is in the parents when we try to edit it to do the content, we don't have access to the edited to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because our edited to do is right here
Yep.
inside the children. So we have to propagate. We have to send this back up too. So we have to send it up. So we have to make it this argument. So this dot state dot edit to do. And also we need an index. Also needs index. So I'm gonna pass index. Okay. So inside my input on key down, I made a function, arrow function, and so I stick the index, it's misspelled, into my handle key down function method. So here, but because I have an event, so I have to, it's natively given, so I have to stick it like this. Event goes first, and I stick it the second argument as index. So I have second argument index here. So now I want to stick my index as my first argument to my handle editing. And the second argument would be the edit to do. Okay, this is if you don't extract everything up, you have to do this. A little bit of housekeeping. So now here, I would have access to index, as well as edit to do. So now I can put edit to do here.
Would it be edited to do?
So I don't want to extract it like that.
But edited to do is not the content, is it? The edited to do, would it be dot?
Oh yeah, there's a content, right?
It would be.
Otherwise, we're gonna mess up the whole the signature thing. Edited to do, yeah, you're right. So edited to do should be like that. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Like that. Okay. So this is gonna work. Let's try it. No, doesn't work. Wait. No. So debugging. Let me just console log here. See if my enter gets registered.
Yeah.
Oh. So key down gets registered. Oops. So handle editing. Let me see. Handle editing here. And have handle editing here. And handle editing here. Okay. See if this gets any call. Okay, gets called. But so it says there is some issue. We don't have, says there is not quite right. do. So if we have that, it's index. I have index, right? Yeah, I have index. Okay, so index right. So mapping this edit to do.
Isn't it this dot edited to do?
No, this is passing from the argument.
Oh.
Yeah, edited to do. Let me just see. This does the content. Ooh. Just see if I'm getting all the arguments. Just your debugging 101. Yeah, yep. So I'm good. It gets that.
I think he's working. When you say he's not working.
Oh yeah. This is one more thing I'm missing out. I need to put the edit back to where it was, right? So when I key down, I have to, set the state. Is editable? False. Should work, right? Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, so we did it different than what I would have done. I would have extract everything to the parent because that way you don't need to fight with this, passing this, passing this down. Everything sits at the parent. And also another advantage is that if at the end I'm adding like another feature request comes from a product manager, and I'm like so blown out with all this state, I decide I'm gonna introduce Flux or Redux. Then my state is already nicely sits on top of the parent. I just grab them and put it in Redux or Flux. I don't need to go into my children and then and then get the states all the way up because that's what you have to do with Flux.
So with Flux, if you feel like the parent has like a lot of methods,
Yep.
is that
Yeah. Everything would be on the parent. So that's why you break into smart component and dumb components. So with Flux and Redux, the children are dumb components. They don't have states. The state sits in the parent. Okay.
So is there a disadvantage to have all of this within 2 items?
The disadvantage is that if I were to convert this to Flux, I have to do some refactoring. Yeah, I have to rewrite it. It's a pain in the ass. Right. So are we good on this? Yeah. So as I said, I want to emphasize that we're doing components. We're gonna throughout the course, I'm gonna keep throwing stuff at you. I mean, Redux, router, animation, server rendering, so on and so forth. But at the bottom of it, you need to be able to do this on your own. So that being said, how about we make another feature request?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm the product manager. I want a search function. All right. I have too many to dos. All right. I want to search it. So I want to have a search bar. You can put it wherever you want. And when I search, whatever the to do string match my string, I want it to be there, and all the other I want them filtered out. You know that, right?
At the top, or like all the other ones disappear.
Disappear, yeah.
Okay.
So those beautiful search you can do it with Angular, that you just type it in and then stop disappearing and then stop.
Oh god.
Everybody knows what I'm requesting, right? A search bar, yeah, so. So if
Doing it
I,
together or ourselves?
excuse me,
Are we doing it together or ourselves?
yourselves.
You don't have to build upon this edit, right? We could go back.
Yeah. You can go back to. So I'm like, if I type like MO, I want this, and you get the idea.
What are we on, Fed 24?
Doesn't
Doesn't matter.
matter. I mean,
I put it in my power, it's work. Okay. This is what I put last time, I just want to know what I put. Obviously.
There's also a little bug in our feature. When we add a to-do, it gets added to what's being displayed and not to the bottom of the to-do list.
What do you mean?
So the newest to-do that we add,
Uh-huh.
we hit save to-do, it gets added, instead of the last to-do, it gets added to whatever's being displayed at that time.
Oh, in your to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's in yours because on Sunday when we did it, we put it in new to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not the right way.
I'm on a different branch. I'm on the original branch though. Let me refresh.
It's about.
So if I say super duper, enter, it's now at 16. You see that? Instead of being at the bottom of the page, you can say it.
It's because you are a branch that has the hot, lazy load.
Oh.
You should take that away, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, remember I demo the lazy load?
Yeah.
Not lazy, yeah. The-
Which branch? Okay. So I'll just move to a different branch. 17 is fine. Cool.
So, go ahead, get to that too.
You have should be, let's see, do you have?
Send a little world here.
Um, okay. Should have it. Gosh. This is right there too.
Should be going from the 24 branch.
Okay. This is what you want.
Oh no, that's a zip file. I cloned, using a clone.
So where did you call it? Desktop? Okay.
Class.
Class, sorry. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, so you just open that? If this is in track.
Mm-hmm.
the other one. This one. And try to use that.
Just having a different camera. Let's check out saying like, hey, you don't have
We should use npm start.
oh yeah.
You still haven't seen how it works?
But it doesn't have the two voice, so I guess it's right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Just grab that.
Should be about 88.
Yeah, running Access Chrome.
But this says how it goes, right? So it's just if you open up the project or do it. Basically, just yeah, so just build a search.
Right, where are we going? What? Sorry, what are we supposed to do?
So build a search bar. So when I type in say C, then all the to-dos that is in the C gets filtered out. All the ones that has a C will remain there, like a instant search.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so.
Thanks, Jen.
Everything okay here?
I'm trying to get your
Okay.
24.
Cool.
I can't get it.
Um,
Well, I can get it, but I'm just getting this. This is actually the master now.
then you have some instance already started, right? Yeah. So it's okay. It happens to me too, a lot.
How embarrassing.
It's alright. It's just every time you see that in use.
I didn't even see that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I'm getting some errors, and I'm just curious. It's not really stopping me from doing stuff, but I just. This is.
Can you find module? I'll put in a dev somewhere. Why you call it dev?
Module dev.
Yeah, you are importing out calling dev.
Maybe when I started Webpack, I did this.
It should be a good start.
Just start.
Just start.
That's probably what it was. All right. Thanks.
There we go.
How do I disable the because whatever I'm right now doing test, it is doing the rest.
Yeah.
So like
Easiest way is just go to the link. DB and just delete all. Yeah, delete most of. You don't want to delete it.
no, I want to.
You want
So because I want to show just this load.
Okay, so.
I have to make an instance there.
And then instead of let's see here, instead of importing this, we should import fetch loop t and then here make it the fetch loop. And there's an S, and then there's a waypoint in loop 4, I guess. You have to be all that.
But is there another way to leave the waypoint but make it if I'm not searching, just don't go.
Well, but if you have waypoint, then you don't have to.
Yeah, it's always going to try to.
Power there, you got all there. Yeah, so you should. You you have to come on this deal right there, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all the same. Yeah, and then do the JavaScript. Like with a star. Okay, yeah, that's the first thing.
Synthetic event.
See, does that what? No, you come in this bracket too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you need another bracket. Yeah. some error somewhere? There's no S into that. Yeah, should be. You see that? It's working. It's working.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you,
So we have locals 88.
I had it running.
Okay, cool.
You didn't put the edit one up there, did you?
Which one?
The one with the edit?
No, not, but it's unrelated.
Okay, so you just, all right.
So I just want a search bar when you type in, yeah, you do the stuff.
So I thought that was, you wanted us to get the bill with the edit.
Okay, no?
It makes it actually clean.
Shit. So this search field, getting the search field, but like I think like a like operator search
What do you mean, like?
JavaScript, like you said like if I type in MO, even though it says like call mom, which you search for MOM.
Right.
I don't know how to do that in SQL, but I don't know how to do that.
Oh,
Just kind of
you
like
just had string, right? So you can just do string with
string search or something.
like index of. No, you just string and index of. I think it works. You just
This is the key down, that search key down.
okay.
I'll do it
so
for
you
you.
you have an exact match right now, right?
Yeah, but it's not working either.
Okay. So you want the test it out. But no. Oh, maybe I have to leave this. Something like that.
PC would be one. Okay, index software, okay. Cool. Thanks.
Oh, I have a syntax question for you. So here in your map, you don't have any brackets here. So see how there's arrow?
Right.
You just have parentheses here.
Right.
Is that's kind of.
Yeah, if you are not executing and you're just returning something, you use parentheses. But if you're executing statements, then you use a bracket. See, I'm doing ternary, so I'm only returning what's in the ternary.
Right.
So I don't need it.
So if you're gonna do multi-line, you want to.
Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So why would the exact search match doesn't want to work here? I'm trying to saying that like matches with the web.
If the match is removed,
I'm doing the opposite.
Okay.
It's like matches. Right? Does that make sense?
right. But you have this
Search
to do, so.
So if I do like come through the box search to do, this is what I type in my so put like exact. So it's coming, but it's not filtering out this column.
Let's see. That's this.
So to these will automatically
Right.
state search will automatically go up and change it.
You got some issue. We have this content. So we got content.
So you should have two content.
Right. Yeah. Some reason having that, so.
Yeah, so this would be column one.
There it goes. Right.
We have multiple columns.
So here's a hint. In JavaScript, you want to test the string is contained in another string. You use index off. If it returns a number that's not -1, that means the string is contained in another string. If it's -1, then
Index of query text kind of thing, -1.
yeah, so -1, that means it's not contained.
Cool. You can also use the match, right?
Yeah. Use elements, then yeah, that's the
It's
stuff.
just regex whatever the content is.
Yeah.
Someone's using regular expression.
Not really. I mean, it's like if mom matches mom. It's not really regex. Can you what was that index of?
Index of, yeah, index of.
Cool. Index.
Yeah. Anybody got it working? Got it working? No, not yet. All right. Just one quick thing. How many people are using this operator, this squiggle operator? Everybody using that? So if you squiggle a number, just add that 1 to that number and then times -1. So 6 would be -7. And this is always used with the index of, because you see that if it's not an index, it will return 0. If it's not contained in the string, if it is contained, it will return a number that's not 0. So you can use it in an if statement because 0 is false, not 0 is true. So I can do if and then do squiggle, do this thing. It's pretty cool, like that. Okay, just something you can show your interviewer your depth of JavaScript knowledge. Okay. Okay. Cool.
I have a
Uh-huh.
So what I'm trying to do here is every time I change, I'll do this handle search thing. This handle search basically iterates through it, looks at the target value, and sees if it's an empty string, don't do anything. Oh, actually, maybe this should just be like this. So I'm to do content index of whatever the target value is.
Right.
Then display the content is to do content. We'll just do that.
Actually, you don't want to use Mac because we want to filter some file, so you probably should use a filter.
Oh, filter?
Yeah, and look at the beat. So, yeah.
Okay,
Should be some file.
cool.
All right, it's good, good, cool. So yeah, let's tackle this together. Very close. This one is actually surprisingly easy because, and this one fully demonstrates the power of React. Because
You have access to it.
yeah, you have access to everything. You just do something to your state, and that React handles the rendering or re-rendering for you. So I already put a search bar here, placeholder search to dos. Okay, nothing else. Then I'll just do I don't even want to keep the state of the search query. I just want to do on key down. List handle search.
What if you do on change?
You can do on change and then do the same thing we did and then make a state for the query and record it, but you don't have to unless you are doing something with that query later on, or you don't have to keep it in a state. So so when I have enter handle search if E dot keys enter, then I'm going to filter my state.
Could you just have it search without doing enter? Just whenever you enter.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You don't have to do enter. Then I have to unkey. Okay, yeah, unkey down works too.
So on change is just listening for a change of the value of the input?
Yeah,
On key down is listening for an event on the keyboard?
the keyboard. Yes.
We want that, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Either way, I mean either
We
way.
want the results to show up as you type.
Yeah.
But also,
But
if
that's
anything
causing a
changes,
change as well.
semantics.
Yeah.
Is there really a better, is there a better one to use?
Well, the standard way is use unchanged, so I'll just use unchanged. So
Okay.
take away the uncomfortableness.
We can
Okay.
use
This will like keep changing a lot.
Yeah. State to do. So what do I do here?
Filter,
So do a filter
you just need to do's.
to do's. So I can just do what? I can do that fancy stuff, right? Hopefully you don't mind. No, not to do is to do. Yeah. The content index of either target value.
Okay, so who's doing this without the squiggly line?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be fancy, but you don't have to be fancy.
If you do it without the squiggly line, how would it look?
So it would be
Greater equal to 0.
yeah
Oh, so
Okay, so you're getting, okay.
greater than 0. Yeah.
Mhm.
Something like that. Okay. Yeah. Should this
I
work?
like the squiggly.
Does this work? Ooh, fancy. What? I'll just keep filtering my stuff.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
How do we solve that?
I did not.
How do we, if we don't have that, how do we get it back?
The order string is empty, so don't filter.
Yeah, you have to have an if statement, so. Like if e dot target dot value is equal to an empty string, you're not gonna do a search. You're not gonna do any of this.
Yeah, it's every
Even
day.
if there's a return result set, that when you take it off, it doesn't go back up and give you the original result set.
Oh, I was using the state, so I never.
So,
I was using
yeah.
the state to an empty string. That was my way around.
Excuse me?
I said I had a state of a search term on the app.
Okay.
As an empty string, that was my way around.
Okay. So you just set a
Results.
search,
That's
so a search term here?
I had the input set to the target diagram to search, and then instead of just going to the target there, I'll use the state.
Okay.
And then default to an empty string.
Okay. Yeah. Works. So I'm just gonna delegate this to you to figure it out. See how do you get it? Because right now we have the state, and then we just keep filtering it out. So you just have to figure out a way to put it back, take it out, put it back. Either one way is to give it extra state, or being clever with the filtering. Okay. So I'll stop here and I'll talk about this probably on Wednesday, see if anybody arrived at the solution. Now, yeah, so you say, so this is very simple to do with React because we have access with the global state and we just keep doing stuff to the state and React take care of the re-rendering. Now, let's review a bit about our stuff with Flux. But actually, we're getting into Redux today, so let's not talk about Flux. I want to talk about, I had planned to talk about Rails, since some of you are Rails developers.
Oh, he's not
So-
here right now,
Yeah. But we still have 3 more here. But
Okay.
why don't we take a break here? So
Alright.
since everybody's
I was kidding, by the way, we should.